Our words are not merely sounds carried through the air. They are vibrations, resonating through the unseen world, weaving threads into the fabric of reality. Every phrase we speak carries energy, intention, and consequence. Often, we speak carelessly. We joke, complain, or express doubt without considering the deeper currents we stir in doing so. But whether we are aware of it or not, our words act as seeds, planted in the fertile soil of the subconscious mind. When you continuously declare things like, "I'm always tired," or "nothing ever works out for me," you are unknowingly reinforcing those experiences in your life. The subconscious listens not with logic, but with loyalty. It doesn't judge what's true or false. It simply accepts what you consistently affirm and brings it to life. Spiritual teachers throughout time have reminded us that our inner dialogue reflects and molds our outer experience. If we were to observe our daily speech, the casual remarks, the repeated complaints, the offhand humor, we'd discover the blueprint of our current reality. Think of your words like brushstrokes. Each one adds color, shape, and emotion to the canvas of your life. What image are you painting with your speech? The mystic Florence Scovel Shinn once said, "Your word is your wand. The words you speak create your own destiny." This is not poetic metaphor. It is metaphysical law. If we say, "I'll never find love," the universe takes that as a command. If we say, "I'm abundant," even when I can't see it yet, that too becomes a living, breathing energy that magnetizes new possibilities. You might wonder, but what if I say something I don't fully believe yet? That's okay. Words are not only tools of expression, they are instruments of transformation. They guide your energy, shift your focus, and eventually rewire your inner world. We do not speak only from what we are. We also speak ourselves into who we are becoming. This is the hidden magic of intentional language. Let's say someone constantly says, "I'm broken," even jokingly. Over time, that phrase becomes familiar, then comfortable, and eventually, it becomes identity. But identity can be rewritten. Instead of repeating old narratives, try gently affirming, "I am healing. I am whole." These words begin to echo, not just in your mind, but in your energy field, and life responds accordingly. Energy flows where attention goes, and attention often follows language. So when you shift the story you tell, both aloud and silently, you shift the very direction of your life. This isn't about blind positivity. It's about conscious authorship. You are the storyteller of your life, and your words are your pen. Instead of saying, "I hope I can make it," try, "I know I am being guided." Rather than, "I'll try my best," say, "I trust myself to do this with grace and power." Feel the difference? There's a quiet strength in conviction. Language shapes emotion, emotion fuels action, and repeated action becomes your life story. Words like, "I always fail," or "I'm not good enough," are not harmless. They are energetic declarations. Even when spoken in jest, the subconscious doesn't get the joke. This is why it's important to pay attention to the way we speak, especially about ourselves. Each "I am" statement is a creation. Choose wisely what follows those two powerful words. I am lost. I am stuck. I am unworthy. These affirmations, because that's what they are, keep us bound. Now try. I am evolving. I am learning. I am loved. Even if you whisper them, they hold a sacred vibration that begins to rewrite your inner reality. Over time, language becomes identity, and identity becomes fate. But here's the empowering truth. Fate is flexible. When you speak as though you already are the person you desire to become, you start building a bridge between who you've been and who you're stepping into. Observe the speech of people around you. Those who constantly speak of lack tend to live in lack. Those who talk about blessings, love, and peace tend to attract those very experiences. It's not coincidence. It's coherence, the alignment between speech, belief, and vibration. So what can we do? Begin by simply listening to yourself. Not in judgment, but in curiosity. Notice when you say things like, I can't, I shouldn't, or that's impossible, and gently redirect. I'm open to new solutions. I trust the process. I am willing to believe it can be easy. As you become more intentional, your reality begins to shift. It may start subtly, a new idea, an unexpected connection, a wave of peace in a moment that once caused stress. And gradually, the world around you begins to reflect the new frequency you've chosen to speak into. The ancient mystics believed that speech was sacred, not just for communication, but for creation. To speak was to summon, to name was to give life. That's why affirmations, mantras, and prayers have endured for centuries. They are forms of spiritual technology. Every thank you creates a vibration of gratitude. Every I am declares a truth into being. Every loving word spoken to yourself or another ripples through the field of consciousness. Even silence, when intentional, carries power. But when you do speak, speak with heart, speak with vision, speak as though the divine is listening, because it is. And more importantly, so are you. Here's a simple exercise you can try each morning. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes and say, I am worthy of love and joy. I speak with purpose and power. I am creating a life of beauty, meaning, and abundance. You don't have to believe it all immediately, but say it anyway. Words lead, belief follows. Eventually, these words begin to resonate as truth. You will feel a shift, not just in your mind, but in your energy, your decisions, and your interactions. This is the spiritual art of alignment, matching your inner voice with the reality you wish to live. And the beauty is, this is available to all of us. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to be present, to choose words that support the vision you hold, to release words that dim your light. You are powerful beyond measure, and your voice is one of your greatest tools of transformation. Use it with care. Use it with love. Use it with intention. Your words are not echoes. They are instructions. What you speak, you shape. What you repeat, you become. So speak as the creator you are. Speak as the light you wish to see. And soon, that light will illuminate every corner of your life.